What's up, guys? Piehead here. This video is not about Pi, actually. Although Pi is still doing great things and they're awesome and hopefully they make it work and I believe in them. I'm gonna make another video on Pi here eventually. But this one is the topic that I kind of wanted to get around because Bitcoin is gaining major popularity and I've been kind of like doing some speculation on a few things. Alright, so let me find a marker here so I can start explaining exactly what's going on. Okay, so the market cap of Bitcoin recently hit 500 billion, right? Okay, and this is in US dollars. And now we purchased $500 billion of Bitcoin, right? And so we here have physical and non-physical, and I'll just say internet. And then here we have internet. Now, what I'm getting at is that this money can be spent on the internet, this can be spent in the physical and the internet. Eventually, this will work its way up to in the physical, and what I mean by that is we spend our US dollars in the physical, not necessarily exchanging dollars, but like credit cards, stuff like that. So what I'm saying is eventually we're going to be using Bitcoin for stores, stuff like that, right there on the spot. So right now we're not doing that. We're using Bitcoin on the internet for buying all sorts of things. And so what this means is that we have $500 billion circulating in the United States dollars that when, let's say I have the $500 billion, I bought the 500 billion Bitcoin, and so I exchanged value, and now I own $500 billion worth of Bitcoin, and they own $500 billion. Now, here's where I made money and they made money, right? So now I just duplicated $500 billion and made $1 trillion, which, made $500 billion. I just duplicated it. And what that's saying is that we're at a point where this guy's spending $500 billion and this guy's spending $500 billion. And we just had one person put the $500 billion in. So we just created $500 billion. So Bitcoin is being mined, right? As the miner, I am just collecting coins. Now, the genius thing to do, which I think is what happened, was he bought his own coins and made people think that other people seen value in it when it was just him buying from himself. As you can see, he wasn't losing any money buying his own coins. He was actually making money every time he bought his own coins, even if nobody bought them, because he was able to figure out how to utilize that into a purchase, into a currency to make it work as purchasing, right? In the dark web, using it for a currency, right? So he figured out how to do that. So all of a sudden now he's able to buy his own coin, make his own money, double his money. Whoever it is doubling their money. All right. And that goes for all the miners, right? The miners who are mining, they're not necessarily doubling their money, but they're the ones making money. All right. And that doesn't mean that people who are not trading it, who are trading it, aren't making money as well. I have an example that this might be really far-fetched and it might not even be like applicable, like it might not even be a thing. All right, but I do believe that we can push the price of Bitcoin up for the rest of our existence and that it never drop because of the exchange of value can be very so basically I'm saying is nobody can lose, and that'll be maybe for another video because it's very hard to explain. Actually, I could try and explain it right now. It's a hard picture to draw up in the mind, but as you can see, there's 500 billion, 500 billion. Crap, forgot what I was talking about. Oh yeah. I gotta... Oh, crap. Okay, so... Oh, crap, what was it? Okay, so this guy's got $1 of Bitcoin. This guy's got $1 of US dollars. Now, on the other side of the graph, these guys aren't doing anything with their stuff. They're in this idle. They're idling, okay? And then we have the market. Okay, market going up, going down, up. All right, so these guys, so you, oh, did I do, yes, oops, Bitcoin. Right, so here's how nobody can lose, and nobody can lose at all times. All right, so what we've got here is US dollars and Bitcoins. This guy, just with his $1 of US dollars, purchases my $1 of Bitcoin that actually became $1.50, right? So he purchases $1 of that, and somebody else on the other side purchases the 50, right? So he purchases the $1, he gets $1 of Bitcoin, and this guy gets 50 cents of Bitcoin, and I get US dollars, and I just made 50 cents. Oh man, I'm drawing this at like an angle and everything. My bad. So I make 50 cents. Maybe green's a little bit brighter. Yes. So I just made 50 cents. This guy owns his 50 cents, right? And this guy owns his $1 in Bitcoin. Nobody lost. Nobody lost when that transaction happened, right? And the price was pushed up. So now how can we put this in a way where this is pushing the price up? Well, this guy, me, I asked for $1.50, and it was never at $1.50. It was at $1 before. When I asked for $1.50, they paid it. So then I pushed the market up. So I pushed the market up, and nobody lost, right? And these people all won. Now, as long as somebody's willing to come in and buy it for more, or the same price, right? The same price. Like, we're talking something that could potentially go up, hold value, go up, hold value, go up, hold value, go up, hold value, go up, and for the rest of its existence, because the more we do this same transaction, and the more this person goes to online gambling and gambles it away, and that site saves away their Bitcoin and doesn't do anything with it, which means Bitcoin gains another one of these blocks, right? Because all we're looking at is saving as much Bitcoin as you can. And because the amount of value that is inside of it, it's all new, a new developed currency. And now with that being said, did we just create 500 billion? We did just create $500 billion because we could spend it all online at once. I could spend it. If I owned this $500 billion of Bitcoin, I could spend it all online at once. Okay. If I own this 500 billion US dollars, I could spend it all online at once and all in physical at once. Thus, creating more products, because so I came up, bought his Bitcoin, which was worth nothing. Or let's put it this way, even a more interesting part. I created Bitcoin. I mined Bitcoin. I bought my own Bitcoin. One Bitcoin for $100. Somebody is selling a product, and they're like, "I'll take your Bitcoin." And I'm like, okay, cool. So I give them my Bitcoin. I get a product. I use my US dollars. I buy something with my US dollars for $100. Now I have two products, and I only had $100 US dollars to begin with, right? Same thing goes with one person to a different person. It's the same concept. I was just using the same person. So here is where this may or may not have saved the economy, or this could be creating the best future for the world, the United States of America, and everybody on the planet. This could be creating the best future for everybody. Seriously. Or it could be creating the worst. It could be the worst thing that has ever happened to our society. It could take all of our money and take it all. It goes into somebody else's pocket. All right? Like I just said before, he can literally, whoever it is, can make their own Bitcoin. He has so many of them, right? And I'm not saying that's going to happen. I don't think anybody wants that to happen. I don't think he wants that to happen. He's making so much money. It's something that you would pass down from family to family, right? So he's not, the goal here is not to destroy the economy or to collapse anything or, create mass hysteria across the United States of America or the planet, right? The goal is to advance civilization, him, the guy owner, to make him money for the rest of his life and his family's life, which means we will also be able to make money for the rest of our existence and the rest of the world's existence. So that means that the goal of this Bitcoin, cryptocurrency, the entire platform, or excuse me, the idea behind it, right? Because all it is the Bitcoin is a little file, right? And so we put a price on that and we use it as an exchange, and it's got the blockchain technology behind it, so it's got things backing it up, and we duplicated our money, so our dollar value drops, let's say 50%. So $1 becomes 50 cents now, but we still have that dollar in our hands, right? But Bitcoin, on the other hand, is going up, right? Because we're buying Bitcoin, which means we're not only, I'm going to say hedging or leveraging. I'm trying to find the right word with it. A fake or fictitious product to duplicate our US dollars, so that 50 cents, that dollar that dropped 50 cents can become $1 again. So this was once $1. This became 50 cents. The guy created Bitcoin, genius. We funnel this 50 cents into something fictitious, and we match that 50 cents. We've just created the dollar, and we've made up for, what do you call, oh my gosh, you know the word I'm looking for. We've made it for the why? It's such a good word to use for this moment. We've made it for the, why? Okay. Brain fart, huge brain fart. Let me pause this. All right, awesome. So, deflations. Okay, deflation. We're literally countering deflation with internet currency. And the thing is that this can go on forever. So what that means is we can stabilize our economy for the rest of our existence, which means anybody who's not involved in this right now needs to get involved in this right now, because if they're not involved in this right now, 10 years from now, they're going to wish they were involved in this right now, because it's going to have an equal matched value. And we have only $500 billion in there, not even close to the amount the world's economy can put into this, right? So let that sink in. If we're trying to save the world right now, Bitcoin's going to save the world right now. If we're trying to tear it down, go away with Bitcoin, leave Bitcoin, don't try Bitcoin, because guess what? We're trying to preserve the value of our currency here, and this is preserving the value of our currency. And like I said before, it could be the best thing for us, it could be the worst thing for us. I could be wrong, or I could be right, right? So I would say I'm more right than wrong, right? But there's always that chance. But like I said before, I think that most people have the best interest for the world and the United States at mind, right? The best interest. Simply because who doesn't want to make money off of everybody as the billionaire, right? Who doesn't want to actually have the best interest of everybody in mind, such as make money off of them, right? So everybody's basically in this. This guy's making money off of them, but he's also doing it for everybody else. It's for everybody else. It's for the entire world. And this is crazy. This is I can't remember when I thought of it. Like a month and a half ago, I thought of this and I was like, what the crap? We have just duplicated money. Like we didn't have like where's the thing here? Because we're spending Bitcoin and we're spending US dollars, but then we only used US dollars to buy Bitcoin. So crazy thing. We have just established a way to counter deflation. So good job, Bitcoin. Good job to the creator of Bitcoin. Just start investing. Start a weekly profile, $25 a week, right? $100 a month. If you would have invested at any point in time on the graph, started at the peak of last year's $19,000, if you would have started at the peak, you would literally be up right now. You would. It didn't matter what you could have bought every week. You could have bought every day. You could have bought every month. You would be up right now and starting at any point in the graph. So I would imagine starting right now, 2 years from now, you're going to be up, and it won't matter the $50 that you put in now that became $25 or $10 that a year down the road, right? So we're looking at something that could potentially, or is changing the entire world in the United States for the better. All right, pie head out. All right, so that's not it. All right. Like, comment, like, yo, let me know what you think. Seriously, like, let me know what you think about this, because this is a huge conversation topic. I would have loved to make a video about pie. But like, I've been back from the army for like a month now, and I've been thinking about this for so long. It's been like, what, should I tell people? Like, is this going to be an issue? Because, I mean, I honestly think I stumbled into something huge here. And I think you think that too. I mean, come on. I just proved that we duplicated money. We literally copied and pasted. We legitimately copied and pasted Bitcoin or US dollars into Bitcoin. So, actually, all right. We're not ending the video yet. To prove furthermore that everybody can win, if I just took my $500 billion and I copy it and paste it online, right? No matter how many people are on this side and how many people are on this side, everybody can win. Because an extra $500 billion was made, technically everybody can double their money. So what that means is pretty much at any point in time that you invest in Bitcoin, at some point in time in the future, you're going to be up. You're going to be double no matter what, or triple or quadruple, right? And that doesn't change the math behind it. If you triple your money, great. It doesn't change the fact that people get paid every month. People get paid every other week, salary, yearly, stuff like that, right? People, business owners, whales, goats, people who literally have so much freaking money that they understand that if they hold, the price can only go up. So you got companies, whales, businesses, everybody's getting involved in this, understanding that they hold. I don't know if they understand that they're actually doing the best thing they could possibly do for the economy right now, because they're literally countering deflation. So everybody, we're countering deflation, guys. Put your money in Bitcoin. Put your money in cryptocurrencies. Find some cryptocurrencies that you kind of think are interesting and get involved in them. 20 years from now, you have no idea what it's going to be like. You have no idea how much money we might have to print. Biden's president. All right, I'm not going to get into anything like that, right? Trump, Biden, I don't care. All I know is that we're going to be printing a lot of money. All right, we're going to be printing tons of money. We're going to need a place to put that money to make sure that we don't lose our value, and that's Bitcoin. So please, for the economy and for yourself and for your own future, the future of your family, I deadass think this thing is going to make everybody a lot of money. I think that this thing could potentially be so I've been always saying that something big has to happen. Like, notice how, like, ever since we were kids, I don't know how old you are, right? But ever since I've been a kid, nothing's really changed. Just technology's gotten a little better. But nothing has really changed. Like, nothing big, right? I haven't experienced a huge economy collapse. I haven't experienced any huge hard times that everybody else is relating to, right? Everybody else is experiencing at the same time. I haven't had that experience, right? So, and I've been wondering, like, something big has to happen. And so this pops up. And this is big. This is a big deal, right? Countering deflation is a huge deal. But at the same time, could this possibly be really bad? Could this possibly be that big thing that's going to rip everybody's money out of their wallets, right? Because think of it, it's on the internet. If we delete the internet, or delete, right? Or EMP, something huge happens to the economy, or the economy, the world, us, war, who knows? I don't think people want to fight. I really think it's all propaganda and they're pushing numbers. All right, it's all business. So whoa, where was I? Hold on, where was I? All right, so I'm just gonna close it. Topic points for closing. Stuff that we should talk about in the comments. The whales, the people buying this stuff. Billionaires that are just buying it and holding it and not selling it because they understand that if they were to eventually own every Bitcoin, that they would literally have so much freaking money because all the money they put in there, remember, is duplicated. So they would have a lot of money. A lot, right? It doesn't matter that the other person got the US dollars. Remember, he's buying his own, or he's buying Bitcoin, and it's going up while he's buying it. So he's obviously duplicating and tripling and quadrupling and 10 times. You know what I'm talking about. So they understand the importance of this, but do you? Right? Do you understand the importance of this? Something that you can put your money in that, put it this way. Yes, we're saving the economy, but it's by this. Here, I'm going to buy your Bitcoin. Here's my US dollars. Instead of me, like, at the same time duplicating, right? Like, all at once, it takes time, right? Because things move and things are put in motion and people get paid and people will buy at certain times. And anyways, what I'm getting at is that at any point in time, you can start buying. At any point in time. All right, this Bitcoin could drop from its 30K right now to 12K, 10K. It doesn't matter. Like, you could have had $100 go to $1. Great, buy $100 more, buy $200 more, buy $300 more. All right, because what we're doing is, oh yeah, I was gonna follow up on that. By duplicating our money, I'm basically giving somebody $100 for my Bitcoin, and then I've just duplicated the money, right? Boom, duplicated. At that point, what do? I can hold, he can buy back, he can rebuy. So I just did a lot of rambling. I apologize. Probably just wasting like 3 minutes of your time. My bad. But seriously though, like, subscribe. I don't care if you subscribe. I would rather you just share the video and let everybody know. Okay, because I haven't seen anybody talk about this. I haven't seen one person let everybody know exactly what Bitcoin is and exactly what's happening when we buy Bitcoin and the future that Bitcoin could actually provide for the world. And I apologize for my appearance. Okay, I did wake up a little bit late, and then I had this spark of what do you call it? Like, let's go, let's get it, to make this video and tell everybody about it. So yeah, let your family members know. Start a wallet. I'll probably leave a link in the description below for a wallet. So yeah, go ahead and check the description. Check for any links and look at the stuff that I dabble in a little bit. I'm involved in a few Bitcoin things, Anyways, that's Piehead for you. Bye, guys.